Look at this, y'all. It's kind of cold today, but came out to take a little stroll. Went to PT today. They did some extra stuff, some trying to bend over and some other new exercises. Actually went a lot better than the last time we tried new exercises. Last time we tried new exercises about 2 weeks into PT. It was basically they were getting me to do some monster walks with my knees slightly bent and a little bent over with a band on my ankles, and I believe that was a little bit too much too soon, because right after I did that exercise, I could feel this terrible pain in my glute. By the time I got home, got in the car, drove home, and got home, man, I felt this terrible piriformis pain just like day one of when I first got injured. So trying some new stuff today. I had some reservations about it, but she convinced me that they wouldn't be that difficult or wouldn't be that bad, and we started out really slow with slight stuff. It wasn't that bad, but I definitely felt like I worked out and felt kind of sore in the glutes and the hamstring and stuff, but came out pretty good. So went home and used the heating pad, did some work, and decided to come out and try to do a little stroll, see if I can hit a quarter mile. If I feel really good about it, I might try to hit a half a mile, but I might just stick with a quarter mile. But I tell you, it feels really good to feel halfway decent, man. Still feel like I got a long way to go. I would say my most difficult stuff right now is actually just standing upright, standing still for long periods of time. Maybe after 20 seconds, I start feeling a little bit of symptoms from that sciatica and stuff in the left leg. I'll be happy when that's over. Still feel sciatica, piriformis pain when I'm sitting in the car. It comes up at about 20-25 minutes of sitting in the car. I start to feel the pain and have to adjust and stuff. But nowhere near where it was, 7 weeks ago or so, or 6 weeks ago. So slowly but surely. Today's Wednesday, so Wednesday is deposit day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are deposit days for the week. So I'll be doing my back extension 30-second iso hold today with the pad raised a little higher. This will be the third week that I've been doing that, so I might try to see if I can hit a little bit longer. And slowly, I'm invested in the long game, low back ability, long game, and just slowly adding on to that. I think I'm just going to stick with doing back extensions. I know that the program has, going to the gym, doing sled stuff and all of that. But, based on a lot of stuff that Brendan's talked about, the best thing to start with is just, building that tissue tolerance in that lower back area, which I think is my problem area, given I have that L5S1 issue with the bulging disc, and it's pressing on the nerve. I need to really get those small muscles back there in that tissue to pull is do their job back there to help me out. So I'm going to just focus on that back extension and building that tissue tolerance, man. Just try to get up to a high pad 1 minute iso hold, bring the pad down, work my way up, back up to a 1 minute iso hold, and then after that, assisted flexion, and just go real slow, man. Like the way I see it, 3 months of working on this stuff before I even really get to serious flexion. So I am happy to see improvements. Can't say that I don't have times where I hit a little bit of level of depression, because You know, like I've said, I'm not a stay-at-home type person. I like to be out and about. I want to be out and about with my son. I want to be out in the backyard with him. Um, I guess it's kind of good that it's the winter time, so we're not out as much as we would be when it's warmer in the summer. But at the same time, man, like I just want to get back to life and get back to, being able to do things around the house, stuff like that. So anybody that's watching this, man, I'm really just making these videos because I felt like when I came across videos like this on YouTube of people who were just trying to motivate and say, look, I went through the same thing you're probably going through right now. I know you're in a dark place. It's going to be a very slow thing. You're going to be sitting there thinking, is this how life is going to be, and all this other stuff. Like, I was in a very dark place at one point, but things get better. They might not be going as fast as you would like them to, but things will get better. Trust me. And so I just decided to make these videos to kind of show people along the way so you can see, because that's one thing though, like nobody really showed you as they were going through the hardship. They kind of talked about it and what they went through. I actually want to kind of show you. So I'm gonna start doing some videos of me on the back extension machine where I'm at, and just giving you a real world look into someone going through intense severe back pain, where we're going, and how I got through it to help you out, because I feel like that's what's needed when there's somebody that's going through it. One of the things that kind of pissed me off is when I would go and watch videos on YouTube of all these physical therapists and doctors and stuff talking about, oh, you have piriformis pain or sciatica or low back pain, do this to find quote unquote relief. And I'm sitting there, and I used to watch them, and then one day I just got pissed off because I was like, oh, they keep talking about all this stuff you can do, but at the end of the day, 80% of that stuff doesn't even work. I'm just going to say it. It doesn't even work. Or it gives you relief for like 2 minutes, and then the pain comes right back. So like my intent, and none of those folks had to live it. None of them have had to live or go through it. So I just wanted to make these videos so y'all can be a part of somebody that's actually going through it. All right, so see you on the next post.